Once again, welcome back. Online lectures. My part second, 2020-21. Paper number 3.1, Indian Writing in English. It is a co-paper, semester 3, unit number 1. I am assistant professor Khandijod. And today we are going to see the remaining part of Kantapura. It is part 2. We had seen the points of the novel about Rajarao, about author, about novel, that is Kantapura, then some major women characters, theme. Okay, these points we have already discussed in part first. Now in the part second we are going to learn about the remaining points. These are Kantapura as Gandhian epic, social background, religious background, political background, and conclusion. So these points will be discussed in today's lecture. So this is our first point in part second, that is Rajarao's Kantapura. The author name is Rajarao, whose first novel it is Kantapura, as a Gandhian novel. Okay, the question can be asked over this point. Explain how Rajarao's Kantapura novel as a Gandhian novel. The question can be asked. So first point that explain Gandhi's civil disobedient movement come to this remote scheduled village. Means what happened in the novel, in the middle of the novel, when Murthy, that is the protagonist, who runs the movement, the national movement of Mahatma Gandhi for freedom, to get freedom against the British people. But what happens, the Murthy stands for the movement, but the other people, the village people, that angry over the British men, so they try to violent with those people. So this movement convert into disobedient. So it happens, it impacts the central character, a young educated man, Murthy, who was arrested by the British people because the village people beat the Bade Khan, that is a police commissioner. The village men or village people beat that police officer because the British people tries to attack on the village people. So the movement convert into disobedient. So that effect converts that Murthy got in the jail. This is the most powerful themes from Raja Rao's work come from the retelling the success and struggle of the Indian independence movement. So this is the powerful theme. It is a Gandhian theme. The theme of Gandhism and the erosion of caste appears in each chapter of Kantapura. These themes are appeared in novel, that is Gandhism. All principles, all teachings of Mahatma Gandhi in national movement to get freedom. So all these principles reflected in the novel. Then erosion of caste. In those time, there was the biggest or the most effective problem, that was the erosion of caste. There was a system of caste in India from ancient period. It was run. So this theme was reflected in the novel. The next point, that is social background. How social background is shown, displayed by the author Rajaram. The theme is discussed more fully in a later critical response. So economical also and social classes shown in the novel. So social background, how it shows that social background is shown, that caste system, then rich and poor people, that is a social background. It was shown in the novel. So it is little bit critics on the that time. So taken together, the novels reflects the various phases of facets of the Gandhian movement and philosophy artistically. Means as we have discussed in the previous lecture. So that how Gandhian movement, how Gandhian principles reflected in the novel, because the author Raja Rao, who spent 6 months in the Sabarmati, that is ashram in located in Gujarat. So he was influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's principles and his teachings, because he Mahatma Gandhi was used to run the movement, that is a national movement Congress, for to get freedom against the British people. In the novel, it is shown, it is displayed, it can be described that these principles are reflected by Murthy, the main character, that is a Murthy, the second main character, that is a that women characters. Then religious background in the beginning of the novel, that the speaker, that the storyteller, that grandma, that widow, who tells the complete description of the village. So in that description, it is shown that how the place, how the Kantapura religious, the village's patron Daitya is goddess Kenchamma. The figure, that is a deity figure, it is a Kanchama. The people thought that the goddess always tries to help the villagers, always tries to protect from the demon, who fought a demon on the Kanchama hill above Kantapura ages ago and has protected the villages ever since. Means that goddess always tries to help the people, always tries to protect the people. If there will be any kind of problem, any kind of calamity, so the goddess tries to help or look after the people. So it is a religious background. Then once what happened, Murthy finds a linga, it is a small idol depicting the Lord Shiva, that is linga. Once he found that, and he established in the village, and that time there was a fear, some the gathering of the people, some speeches, some religious programs were taking there. So in Ahaka's backyard, in the Brahmin's begins conveying prayer for it, and that time he started to gather the people to praise there, and all the people, it was the religious climate. Then political background, the struggle and perseverance is something that can be applied to both Gandhi and Murthy in their attempt to bring about change to all of India. Political background, it is shown that how the Murthy, that is the central character Murthy, he was also influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's principles. Once there was a speech in his village, that link was established, and there was a person who gave a speech about freedom and about Mahatma Gandhi. So he was impressed, he was influenced by Mahatma Gandhi's principles and teachings. So Murthy runs that movement in his village to get freedom against the British people. So it is a political background. That the theme of activism and seeking change, the vitality important of the novel. So this point can be discussed, it was discussed by the author, it was reflected. So activism means all people were active against the British people. In this novel we also find the problem of untouchability, poverty, sexual exploitation and caste society. So we have already discussed in the above points, again these points are described in the political background. So these are the points which are also described as a political. Okay, at the end it is a conclusion, means what happened at the end in the novel. So that this political idea that Gandhi advocated and a literary one that is explored in Raja Rao's work. So it was shown at the end that Mahatma Gandhi's principles, then how it was, how the Kantapura novel is religious, political, and social and economical. The all problems of Indian village. So these all problems were described by the author, that Raja Rao. The complete novel, that is Kantapura. That Kantapura is an image of all the villages of India. So it is a political idea, and Gandhism and activism and some untouchability, caste system. The all points were described in the simple manner. So it was the novel Kantapura. So that we have seen the points, all the points. If there will be any problems, so you can ask me, you can message me. So I hope you might have understood the novel. Thank you and have a nice day.